inside the live stream that exposed the crumbling marriage of young Meimei and Yulong. In an industry built on carefully curated images and manufactured perfection, few celebrity couples embodied the illusion of harmony as convincingly as young Meimei and Yulong. Their public appearances radiated effortless chemistry. Their variety show interactions went viral. Their red carpet moments were analyzed frame by fans who saw in them the modern blueprint of a perfect marriage. That illusion shattered last night in one of the most emotionally raw and shocking live streams the Chinese entertainment world has ever witnessed. The broadcast began quietly, almost uncomfortably so. The couple sat behind a plain table in a sterile, brightly lit studio, their postures stiff, their expressions drained. There were no playful jokes, no warm smiles, none of the familiar ease that usually define their presence together. Instead, they avoided eye contact, fidgeted with their microphones, and seemed to struggle even to breathe normally. Millions watching instantly sensed something was wrong. After an agonizing silence, Yulong leaned toward the microphone, his voice stripped of its usual confidence. He admitted that the live stream was not scripted, not promotional, and certainly not the light-hearted content fans had expected. He spoke slowly, deliberately, as if every word weighed heavily on him. "We realized," he said, "that we could no longer keep pretending." The confession landed like an earthquake. Beside him, young Meimei lifted her tear-filled gaze to the camera and, with a trembling voice, revealed the truth they had both been hiding. Their marriage had been breaking down for months. "We were performing happiness," she said, smiling through pain, pretending for you and for ourselves. She went on to describe emotional distance, silent nights, and forced public appearances that masked a home life marked by separation and silence. Yulong confirmed it all with painful honesty. There were months when they hardly exchanged a single meaningful word. Behind every dazzling photo shoot and glamorous premiere was a pair of people sleeping in different rooms, living parallel lives inside the same house. Then came the moment that broke millions of hearts. Meimei revealed that one night, at the peak of their conflict, Yulong told her he no longer loved her and never came home. She recalled waiting in their bedroom with a packed suitcase, sitting on the floor until sunrise, hoping he would call. He never did. That night, she said, was when she realized she no longer recognized the man she had married. The studio fell silent. Online, the comment section exploded with disbelief, grief, and desperate pleas for reassurance. But before anyone could process the shock, a reporter in the room asked the question everyone feared. "Are you divorcing?" Meimei wiped her tears and answered with quiet resolve, "We're not here to announce a divorce. We're here to stop lying." Yulong nodded. "If we rebuild, it will be with honesty. And if we fall apart, it will be without pretending." Seconds later, the screen went black.
No outro.
No scripted farewell. Just darkness, and millions of stunned viewers staring at their screens, unable to comprehend what they had just witnessed. But the real story did not end when the live stream cut off. According to sources present inside the studio, the moments after the broadcast were even more intimate, painful, and revealing than what the public saw. When the camera stopped, Meimei leaned against the hallway wall, wiping away streaks of mascara, her breathing unsteady. Yulong stood a few steps away, hands buried in his pockets, eyes lowered. "You didn't have to say everything," she whispered. "I owed you honesty," he replied. That exchange, simple, unpolished, utterly human, marked a turning point. For months, they had avoided speaking truthfully, each waiting for the other to take the first step. Last night, for the first time, they faced each other without cameras, without fans, without the weight of performance. "You hurt me," she said quietly. "And you hurt me too," he answered. We both let it break, and in that fragile space, something shifted. When they left the building, the paparazzi stormed them with questions. Flashlights burst across their faces like lightning. Fans screamed. Reporters shouted. But instead of walking apart, as they had so many times in private, Yulong placed a gentle hand on Meimei's back, guiding her toward the car. It was the first honest touch between them in months. The drive home was silent. Not the cold, punishing silence of recent months, but the kind that comes after two people have bared their deepest truths. The city lights reflected on the windshield, turning everything into shifting patterns of gold and blue. Meimei stared out at the passing buildings. Yulong glanced at her when he thought she wouldn't notice. At home, they hesitated before stepping inside. The house felt different, not because anything had changed physically, but because the lies that once saturated the place were finally gone. Later, on the couch, Meimei asked the question that had been lodged inside her chest for too long. "Do you regret saying it? That night when you told me you didn't love me?" His expression broke. "I regret hurting you. But I don't regret being honest. I was lost. Angry. Tired. Not at you, at everything around us. I didn't know how to ask for help. You didn't have to disappear," she whispered. "I know. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry," she said, tears in her eyes, "for thinking distance would fix what we never talked about." They sat together until dawn, the sky slowly turning from deep blue to pale gold. When the first rays of light spilled through the window, Yulong pointed toward the horizon. "Look." Meimei followed his gaze. The sunrise painted the sky in soft colors, warm, quiet, hopeful. "It's beautiful," she murmured. "Maybe it's a sign." She leaned her head against his shoulder, not because a camera was watching, not because a script demanded it, but because she wanted to. For the first time in many months, he overlapped his fingers with hers. "Whatever happens next," she whispered, "it will be real." Yulong squeezed her hand gently. Real sounds perfect, and for a brief, delicate moment under the soft glow of dawn, the world outside ceased to matter. There were no fans, no reporters, no expectations. Just two imperfect people choosing to try again, not because it was easy, not because it was glamorous, but because the truth had finally set them free. Whether this sunrise marks a new beginning or the quiet final chapter of their story, one thing is certain. Last night, young Meimei and Yulong didn't just break the internet. They broke the illusion of perfection that the entire industry once worshipped. And for the first time, the world met the real them.